Look at me, I'm look at me, I'm
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Prismahaven, and today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook tour. This sketchbook I did when I was 13 to 14, so I'm continuing on from the last one. If you haven't seen the last one, then I'll leave a link down in the description below to it, so you can watch that. But this is from when I was 13 to 14. I was into Zen big time when I first got the sketchbook, so that's what the cover is. I had a lot of Sharpies then too, so yeah, I did Sharpie cover. Here, I think I had gotten some new Sharpies, or I was trying them out for dry ones. Yeah, I was trying out for dry ones because these ones are kind of looking dry. Here, I didn't know what to draw, so I just drew whatever with Sharpie markers. Again, didn't know what to draw, so I did some hearts. Here is more Zen art. The corner of this is cut off because my cat rubbed up against it, and then afterwards I saw some weird thing and I didn't know what it was, so I just cut it off instead of just taking it off. Shadow. Yeah, I did a lot of Zen art when I first got this sketchbook. Or I just did some random stuff like this. You can see just swirls with Sharpie markers. It's a pretty cool effect, really. More Zen art. I used too much purple in this, I think. I was going for a purple theme and I kind of went overboard. Yes? Okay, thanks. Dad intrusion again. Every time I do a sketchbook tour. This is my Zen butterfly. I did it mostly in pink, but I added some purple in there this time. This one used a lot of my pink Sharpie marker. This one I did Christmas time in, I don't date these, I should have, but it was Christmas time 2016, I think. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Christmas 2016. I got gel pens from my grandma, so I did a very glittery tree. See, this is my transformer, OC. She's human, part transformer. Now I made her before the 4th movie came out. Oh no. No, it was actually before I watched the 4th movie, so her name was Elizabeth Yeager, and yeah, I came up with her before I ever watched the 4th movie, so I had no idea who Kate Yeager was. I never posted her or anything. This is the first time you're ever seeing her. I never will see her. I was doing a tutorial here. I started getting into Transformers. So I was trying to follow a tutorial on how to draw Optimus Prime. Very hard. circular head. Yeah. Sorry for the lighting. I'm only using my phone again. That's all I have. I learned how to draw an Autobot sign a while back. If you've watched my first sketchbook tour, you'll see that I learned how to draw the Autobot sign. And I did that, and I was bored, so I just named off all the Autobots I knew. Oh, here's, I don't know why I like writing the names so much. You actually can't read it by the look. If you look close enough, you can read it. Yeah, I'm slowly progressing in my anime, but not quite. I can't remember if I had much anime in my last sketchbook. Here's another OC I have, but this one is a Avengers OC. Now this one I purposefully named. I know it doesn't, you probably can't tell because it's so messy, but her name is Annabelle Rogers, and I did that purposefully because I thought, what if Captain America had like a daughter? It was just my own OC, or my own little, I never did anything with it, just a little thought I had, so I sketched, so I drew out how I thought she would look in my very twisted, it's a twisted perspective, as you can see, with how the legs are. Yeah, I'm still drawing in that. Didn't know what to draw, so I just drew this. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. Ignore the writing here. That is nothing. Also big into Cap, so I tried to do his shield. I didn't really do much sketches back then, so everything was always just go on the first try. So my circles weren't very circular. Here I drew Annabelle Rogers if she was a superhero. I took the same tutorial I did on the last Optimus Prime on this one, and I took it again, and I liked it much better, and I colored it in this time. Ignore the writing again, just ignore any writing you see in these sketchbooks. I tried to do Bumblebee, but I was failing. Well, I thought I was failing, and I gave up. This one I did when I was almost finished the sketchbook. I just ended up skipping 2 pages for some reason. So I did this when I was moving back down to Florida. There's I Heart Summer. And then this one I was just bored and didn't know what else to draw, so I just did the infinity sign. Again, these were done when I was moving back down to Florida. This one was done when I was still up north. I was up north in Washington, I think. That sucked. But I spent a lot of time indoors, let's just say. So I had a lot of time drawing while watching YouTube. Actually, I still only do those 2 things. Except now I also make for YouTube. This is just a little heart sketch I did, and wrapped around some sort of vine. Blank page. I think I was trying to draw something here, as I can see a little. I don't think you can see it, but I can see like a little bit of pencil marking there. Yeah, there's pencil marking right here. It's not cat fur. Yeah, you can't really see it. But what the heck was I trying to draw here? I think I was trying to draw some sort of character. I did the tutorial again. I drew Optimus Prime, obviously, and colored him in even more. I started getting in more into colored pencils here. Hadn't started with shading quite yet, though. I was trying to draw jazz on this one. And you can just barely make out the the indent of the head. I was failing in my eyes, so I just stopped and pretended as if this page didn't exist. Again, Optimus Prime. There's a lot of... I was using Crayola pencils, so these are wax, so... Oh, I took into the tutorial. I did an anime kitten. Eyes so cute! I love the eyes. I don't think I've drawn any anime animals since this. Well, let's count Pikachu as an animal. It's a Pokemon. I didn't, again, I don't have, you might notice that I don't sign these, and that's because I didn't post anything back then. And two, I actually didn't have a signature then. I didn't have a signature. Didn't quite figure it out. Oh, another tutorial I was trying to do. I was trying to do a lot of tutorials back when. I don't know if you can you see that? Yeah. Sort of. It's like. Yeah, see? It's a melting car. I was trying to draw a Camaro, but it started turning into a bug, so I gave up. And then here I did a sketch of a rose, another tutorial I was following. I was doing a lot of tutorials back then. This is, if you remember from my last sketchbook tour, I did a lot of wolf drawings from the same guy, from the same tutorial. This one, again, Mark Grilly. I like drawing the wolf that Mark Grilly draws. I haven't done it in a while though. Oh, I started getting more into anime characters. I can't remember who this is. I can't remember why she was sad. But yeah, she was sad. I did another Mark Grilly tutorial. Of a horse this time. I'm pretty proud of it for how I did then. I would have done a lot better on certain aspects like the hair and perhaps the shading. And of course the sketch back lines, but I did another rose here. The same tutorial as the one previously seen here. It's the same tutorial, only more rounded out, inked and colored in. I don't add shading yet. None of my pictures have shading except for like more realistic pictures, like this wolf. Because I wasn't really doing a lot of coloring. Well, obviously I was doing coloring, but I hadn't really figured out what shading was. I didn't know that it was necessary. And I didn't like it because this line required a lot of shading. And I never finished it because I didn't want to do all the shading. So, oh, this is my first interpretation of Optimus Prime as a human. Yeah, this is my first drawing I ever did of Optimus Prime and how I thought you would look if he was human. Obviously, the jawline is a little too pointy. I noticed that here and tried to round it out. Didn't like it so much. Hair is very pointy because one way I've drawn him most recently is with I don't know what you call the hairstyle. It's like a swoop. No, it's not a swoop. It's like a wave. Is what I used to call it. I used to call it like the wave because the hair just kind of goes upwards. Yeah, if you look on my Instagram, you'll see the picture and you'll know what I'm talking about. But like the most recent one I did of this guy, But I didn't know how to do that, so I just drew his hair spiky. I continued to draw his hair spiky. This is me. I used to have long hair. My hair used to be really long. I used to not wear glasses too. This before I got glasses, I think. Yeah. Oh, I tried the Camaro again. I was waiting for this one. It's melting this time. It's a melting Camaro. I finished it, but it's melting right up here. I did some eye sketches. I was trying to figure out what to do with him because I wanted to draw my interpretation of how Bumblebee would look if he had a human form. Obviously he wouldn't be white. And I wouldn't be white in this picture either. It's just, I didn't have a tan Sharpie marker. And I was very stubborn with that. I didn't want to color them in with anything else. So, here's another wolf. Getting better at the wolf. Oh, my first ever chibi. I followed a tutorial of this one. I didn't really like it then. This is Jasmine as a chibi. I was following a tutorial on most of the tutorials in this, except for the animals. The realistic animals are off of like apps I got. On my Kindle. I can't even remember what apps anymore, but there were apps on the Kindle. I did some eye sketches. These were tutorials on YouTube. This one I tried to do. Like, my idea was he'd have his hands just loosely in his pockets. His head kind of tilted a little bit, and he was walking this way. And he was kind of at a 3/4 angle, but I never knew how to do that with the shoulders. So, again, with the twisted perspective. I didn't know what to do here. So I just doodled a little cup of something with sprinkles, whipped cream, and a cherry on top. And it's hot because you can't see it, but there's steam. There's steam coming off of it. Yeah, graphite's kind of hard to see when you do it lightly. Here's a Pikachu. I didn't Sharpie marker. I actually haven't drawn Pikachu in a long time. I think the last time I tried, it was like a horrible, horrible monster. He's like more the monster part, not the pocket part. I tried to do Optimus Prime again with his head turned to the side. Didn't quite work. It just looks like he's tilting his head, not turning it to the side a little bit, but. And obviously he doesn't have a shirt on. Don't know why he doesn't have a shirt on. Oh dear, it came off. Okay, this is a sketch I did of setting. I haven't done much setting sketches in a long time. It's a concert, and I was trying to do, I don't know, I've never been to a concert. What do I know? E&D, also another Transformer OC I have. He's just a kid who can transform. Let's see. Very pointy nose. And eyes. His eyes are very angular. Looks Asian. He's not actually he's not actually, but oh, here's the sketch I showed you from. I don't think I showed you this. This is the sketch I was doing. So this tracing paper, I kind of traced this character in gel pens to see what it would look like if I put color on the outlines. I didn't have an outliner pen, so I just used pencil. It's been a long time since I've used pencil just for the outline. This is how I would imagine Crosshairs would look if he was human. I didn't add all the details. I was gonna draw drift here. I never did. I was trying to make a business look for this anime character, but failed because I was also trying to make it look cutesy, but the hair was too flat, so I gave up. You'll see me giving up a lot in this, and I'm kind of sad that it is. This says "Let It Snow," and it's just some trees I drew. This one's levitating. Another Optimus Prime. His head's rounder this time, but less hair. I didn't like how that turned out. This one's just one huge wave. I did with Sharpie marker. I was meaning to do 2 waves, but it just ended up blending in together, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I did 1 wave. Oh, here's that sketch. The similar picture from the beginning, from like all the way here. I don't know. It is, but I did more rosemary. It looks like a rosemary vine. That's what it looks like. And the tiara is up here. And I also signed it with my name. I'm not showing you my last name. Okay. I did more Zen art here because I hadn't done it in a while, so I decided to do more of it. Another Zen art drawing. It's just a heart. I was into hearts back when. This is an attempt at an illustration I did. I had like a fine liner here, and I tried to add folds. Tried to make them not super skinny, but I failed in that. Yeah, this is Optimus and Human Optimus and another Transformer OC I have, whose name is Kara, and they're just walking down a very yellow path. It was meant to be dirt, but it ended up yellow. Another drawing of Optimus. I ended up putting the foot too high, so I put a rock underneath. I tried to draw a Minecraft ghast here, and it's like the lighting is so strong you can't really see the sketch. I tried to draw Ironhide here. Don't think you can tell. Here, there you go. I think you can tell a little bit there. Hot Rod. His face is melting right there a little bit, but that's okay. Did another Optimus Prime. I started doing shading because they did it there, but I didn't do too well. I was gonna color him in, but I never got around to it. So I tried to draw a couple here, getting married. Didn't look too well. Then I tried to do it again. Didn't go so well. I was into Zen. I got more into Zen art and like doing a whole picture just out of colorful Zen art and coloring it in. So this says hi. I should have added the circles in the background. It looks like they look like eyes. The next one I tried to do, but I decided, I want to do this in Spanish. I tried a couple times, but but I got this one. This is what it ended up looking like. Sortu, be you. Cause sir, I've been learning Spanish, and sir, when I did this, I didn't know what it meant, how it translated. But this is a verb. It's the to be verb. This is you in Spanish, so to be you. This one I did is Never Stop Loving, with more Zen art in the background. Christmas 2017, I think. No, wait. The gel pens were Christmas 2015. This is 2016, I think. Sharpie marker bled through, so I didn't use this page. Moving on. Yes, because I was getting my hair dyed here, which I did in 2016. The color pencil is so light you can barely see the purple and the brown. But yeah, I was drawing myself in one of my favorite. Don't you dare, Shadow. Shadow, no. Stop that. So I was drawing me. Stop it. I was drawing me in my favorite sweater dress with dyed hair instead of all brown. Shadow, stop rubbing up against this. No. Come on. Ow! I did some ornaments here. And you might. I kind of cute. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. It's so kind of. It's kind of cute. I did the 3/4 profile around here, but it looks cute. Just how I did it. The head. I love it. His eyes are supposed to be blue, but they kind of look gray. Yeah, they look gray in this. I was doing more Kara and Optimus designs. It looks like he's sweating there because the gel pen dripped. I did pretty good on this one. Boobs are too high though. But this one, his face shrunk and his noodle arm. Is the noodle arm. I don't know where it's going. It broke. I did some eye sketches trying to figure out the eye shape I would give her. I did Kara again. Boobs are off though. See? I was trying to draw a Shetland sheepdog. That's what it looks like. It looks like I was trying to draw like a Shetland sheepdog, but I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. I tried to draw something here, gave up. Went on to the next picture, next page, and did it. I'm very happy with that hand. These are really good hands. Don't ask. It was like a dream, I think. Oh wow, she's very what is this? Colored pencil and marker. I think it is. Very neon. I don't think you can see the neon color. No, you can. You can do it to an extent. Yeah. Moving on. Okay. Here's This is the new year into 2017. I was about to say last year, but then last year was 2018. Still already doing it. Here's Annabelle again. She was a superhero, except without the mask. Didn't know what I did here, but I did infinity sign also and for vernal waste for some reason. Don't know why. Don't know what the meaning of this thing is. Here I did the wedding again, but I'm obviously getting a little better in I'm getting better at my anime faces at least. Proportions I'm still not doing any shading. I wanted to do her in a bathing suit, but that didn't work out. This didn't work out either. But I'm starting to learn a little bit on how to do the 3/4 to the side view. Try again is what this says. It's so shiny you can barely see it, but there's feathers and leaves in this, and it's made out of gold and silver, and I like that. E&D again with the very angular eyes. It still has a very pointy nose. I like the flames. The flames are cool. I got how to draw a chibi book, so I decided to draw his face as a chibi and everything else is anime. Oh, wolf eye. I did. I colored pencil and graphite. Yikes. I did a cat. I did for another tutorial of smoke curlies I did. Because I wanted to draw this. A cat eye. Dang, I did pretty good. More shading in the nose, I think, but right here, but yeah. I did a panda eye. By eye. Also did this by eye. It's a tiger eye. A lot of dark spots. Graphite was used in this one. I tried to do a sunset. I'm not even gonna turn this around. It's bad. Sunset on the beach. This one I had gotten Uncharted Christmas 2016 because I also got the PS4 Slim, and I got Uncharted 4, the game bundle, for Christmas, and I liked it so much that I came up with my own OC, Katie Sullivan. Yeah, that's my phone. Shush phone. I was learning how to blend with Sharpie markers. Didn't turn out quite how I wanted it to, because it blended through a lot. That little thing is where it bled through, because that's why I was blending it. Some fairy wings. Oh man, this is going forever. I tried to do a bowl of fruit. Failed. Yeah. This is when I used to think every artist knew how to draw a bowl of fruit. But they don't. Oh, this one I had was, this is what I had wanted to be like my, this was like a dream date area. I'm skeptical of saying that because I know my boyfriend's watching this, and now he's gonna want to try and find that place, or he's either gonna want to try and find this place in real life, or he's gonna tell me, sorry, it's not achievable. Don't know what character I was going to draw here, but I was obviously gonna draw a character. That's how I used to draw my character heads. Yeah, don't know. Again, I tried to draw Annabelle, except in a dress, and I was gonna do like a lot of curls in her hair, but I was too lazy to do every curl, because this is just one curl. I was too lazy to do. Oh my gosh, tiny hands! You can't even see them. There's hands there. Minecraft seed. Didn't use that for anything else. Melting butterfly, or abstract butterfly, whatever you want to call it. I tried to draw Henry Avery's sigil, but I didn't do so well. For those of you who have played Uncharted, you would know what I'm talking about. And then I decided to draw some guns. Don't know why. I guess I got shooting. I got my first shooting game, and I was like, ah, because like I used to in the game I like using AK-47 gun in the Uncharted 4 game, in the Uncharted games in general. Okay, never mind. In every shooting game that has an AK-47, I like using this one. And then for a pistol, because most games will have you using a pistol, it's, in Uncharted they call it a micro 9mm, but my dad calls it something else, and I actually can't remember what it's called. So if you know what it's called, leave it in the description below, please. Or not in the description, in the comments below. And this page is empty. I was big into Autobots a long time ago. Oh, it's starting to yellow. But yeah, that is Sketchbook from 2015 to 2017. I was 13 when I got it, and then 14 when I finished it. Yeah. I think I was turning 15 maybe. I don't know. But, that is this sketchbook tour. I still have quite a few sketchbooks to go through. I still have ones that I haven't finished. Well, I have one that I finished completely. Then I also have another one that I'm almost finished. And then I have a bunch that I haven't finished at all yet, but I have some really nice pictures in there that you probably would see in my Instagram. Might know, might not, it depends. But so leave in the comments down below if you want to see another sketchbook tour, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, because that's also going to determine if I'm going to do another sketchbook tour next month or not. Also, next week's video, I'm thinking will be, I'm thinking I'll just do another speed paint, but I'm gonna do another traditional art speed paint, not digitally. So, if you want to see that, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification button, which is the little bell. That will notify you when my videos go up. I post once a week, every Saturday, so please join me for more videos like this and speed paints. Thank you for